John, the apostle of love, illuminates the very essence of love, proclaiming a profound truth. And in 1 John 4:7, he writes, "Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of God. And everyone who loves is born of God and knows God." John says, look, love is not just a feeling, love is a source. Often we think love is a fleeting emotion, a spark ignited by attraction or a surge of a warm affection. And most of the time that's just lust, that's not love. And we fall into it. We go, that's the feeling. It's not the feeling. That's not the love John's talking about. John challenges that notion. It's not just some spark or some feeling that you had. It's far greater that you would understand what this love is. That you would know this love. He makes it clear to the church. That you would be impacted by this love. That this love is a source. That you would come to know where the source of love comes from. Love isn't just something we feel, it's something we do. There's to be a living proof of love if we say or declare we're born of God. It means you're regenerated. That you've come to know that to be true in your life, and you've professed that in your life. And if we truly know God, then our lives should be a reflection of his love. It's very simple. It should reflect that. John says, whoever does not love doesn't know God. Because God is what, church? Love. So where there's indifference in someone's life, they have not encountered that love. They don't know that love. He also says it's not enough to simply say we love God. It's almost a state of our culture that we've individualized this relationship with Christ, and we say, I love God, and that's all that matters. No, if I say I love God, I got to show you that matters. And we must live love and show love through action. The way we go about our life. So what would love in action look like? Love in action is compassion, forgiveness, and service. That's a love in action. So our mission as a church, love God, love people, build disciples. And we can't love people and build disciples if we don't first love God. Doesn't work. And when we truly know God's love, then we can't help but love people and build disciples. But first we must know that. We discover a new depth of God's love when we begin to walk in it. It's one thing to know it. It's another to live it, to be in the action of it. In Ephesians 5:2, it says, "And walk in love as Christ has loved us and given himself for us, an offering and a sacrifice to God, a sweet-smelling aroma." That the church walks in love. We live in love. We act in love. We show that love. That's the evidence that we're commanded. Go walk in this love. Just as much as Christ has loved you, go show that love. Just as much as he's given himself for you, give yourself to someone else. Offer yourself. Be a living sacrifice for God. And all that will be in love. And the greater you do that, the greater you know his love in your life. So here's your assignment. Go love somebody. Go love somebody who's really unlovable. I'm going to love you till you love me back. Take time this week. Put the love in action. Lord, how can I show greater compassion, forgiveness, or service? Church, I promise you, when that's activated, we'll discover a greater depth of love of who God is in our life.